Yog Vasishtha. Vasishtha continued, the cosmic order that people refer to as fate, Daivam, or Niyati, and which ensures every effort is blessed with appropriate fruition, is based on omnipresent and omnipotent omniscience, known as Brahman, by self-effort. Therefore, restrain the senses and the mind, and with the mind that is one-pointed, calmly listen to what I am going to say. This narrative deals with liberation. Listening to it with other wise seekers who are assembled here, you will realize that Supreme Being where there is no sorrow, nor determination, nor destruction. This is revealed by me, by the Creator Brahma himself in a previous age. Even so, in every age the Creator wills into being several sages and myself for the spiritual enlightenment of all. And in order to ensure the due performance of the secular duties by all, Brahma also creates kings who rule justly and wisely over parts of the earth. These kings, however, are soon corrupted by lust for power and pleasure. Conflict of interest leads to wars among them, which in turn give rise to remorse. To remove their ignorance, the sages used to impart several wisdom to them. In days of yore, O Rama, kings used to receive this wisdom and cherish it. Hence it is known as Rajavidya, kingly science. The highest form of dispassion, born of pure discrimination, has arisen in your heart, O Rama, and it is superior to dispassion born of a circumstantial cause or in utter disgust. Such dispassion is surely due to the grace of God. This grace meets the maturity of discrimination at the exact moment when dispassion is generated in heart. This wisdom destroys the forest of ignorance. Roaming in this forest, one undergoes confusion and seemingly interminable suffering. One should therefore approach an enlightened teacher and by asking the right question with the right attitude elicit the teaching. It then becomes an integral part of one's being. The fool asks irrelevant questions irreverently, and the greater fool is he who spurns the sage's wisdom. He is surely not a sage who responds to the vain questions of a foolish questioner. O Rama, you are indeed the best among all seekers, for you have duly reflected over the truth, and you are inspired by the best form of dispassion. And I am sure that what I am going to say to you will find a firm seat in your heart. Indeed, one should positively strive to enthrone wisdom in one's heart, for the mind is unsteady like a monkey, and one should then avoid unwise company. Rama, there are four gatekeepers at the entrance of the realm of freedom, moksha. They are self-control, spirit of inquiry, contentment, and good company. The wise seeker should diligently cultivate friendship of these, or at least one of them. With a pure heart and a receptive mind, without the wheel of doubt and the restlessness of the mind, listen to the exposition of nature and the means of liberation, O Rama. For not until the Supreme Being is realized will the dreadful miseries of birth and death come to an end. If this deadly serpent known as ignorant life is not overcome here and now, it gives rise to interminable suffering not only in this but in countless lifetimes to come. One cannot ignore this suffering, but one should overcome it by means of the wisdom that I shall impart to you. O Rama, if you thus overcome this sorrow of repetitive history, samsara, you will live here on earth itself like a god, like Brahma or Vishnu. For when delusion is gone and the truth is realized by means of inquiry into self-nature, when the mind is at peace and the heart leads to supreme truth, when all the disturbing thought waves in the mind stuff have subsided and there is unbroken law of peace, and the heart is filled with bliss of absolute. When thus the truth has been seen in the heart, then this very world becomes an abode of bliss. Such a person has nothing to acquire, nor anything to shun. He is untainted by the defects of life and untouched by its sorrow. Such bliss is possible only by self-knowledge, not by any other means. He who disregards holy scriptures and holy men does not attain self-knowledge. Such foolishness is more harmful than all illnesses that one is subject to in this world. Hence, one should listen devoutly to this scripture which leads one to self-knowledge. O Rama, if you want to free yourself from the sorrow of samsara, receive the wholesome instructions of sages like me and be free. Jai Gurudev.